Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am so happy to be vlogging today. I have missed doing this so much and I'm just feeling so much better mentally and emotionally these days that I knew it was time, and I'm in such a much better place. So I'm super excited to be vlogging today. I have a lot of ideas. I feel like this is gonna be the big update vlog because it's been so long since I've talked to you guys and just vlogged. So I want to share with you some room updates. I know my last vlog we went shopping because I was wanting to spruce up my bedroom, and if you saw my bag review video of the Louis Vuitton on the go, you did already see a sneak peek of things, but I'm going to show you some things that I've purchased for my room decor wise. I'm going back to Sephora today because there is one thing that I purchased that I tried throughout the weekend that I am going to return, and it's the Makeup Forever Ultra HD setting powder. I had heard so many great things about this and I thought I was gonna love it, and it's not a bad powder, but it's just a little too heavy on my skin and it is very, very matte. I think maybe if you are really oily, this might work out for you, but I tried it all throughout the weekend. Today I put it on again and I just prefer the Laura Mercier Loose Translucent Setting Powder. So I'm gonna go back to Sephora today and return this. I also really love my eye makeup specifically today and my lip combo. So my lip combo, the sale just started. Rouge members are still able to shop, but I wanted to mention this lip combo because I absolutely love it. It's the Huda Beauty lip liner in Pinky Brown, and then the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in Penelope Pink. Just a really good neutral nude lipstick or lip combo. And then on my eyes today, I'm using the new NATASHA DENONA GLAM face palette. I did purchase this during the anniversary sale. I am using everything in this palette except for this eyeshadow shade. So I am using the blush and the highlight. Now these are supposed to be cream, but don't be fooled. They are the cream to powder formula that she's had in some of her other palettes. So they're not very emollient. Like, I have to use a brush. They're a more dry, they're definitely cream to powder. So they're not like an oily or an emollient kind of cream. And then I've got this in my inner corner and I've got all three matte shades. Freaking love it. Love these colors. Like, it does look kind of boring, I'm not gonna lie, but I mean, it is top-notch NATASHA DENONA quality. I basically collect all of her palettes and I'm pretty sure she's my favorite eyeshadow formula, but really liking my makeup today. So let's get on a more serious note, and I feel like I owe you guys an explanation. Well, I know I don't have to say what's been going on with me, but I feel like a lot of you already know or can kind of like catch that vibe from previous videos that I've done this year. But I have been very off and on filming this year, and if you've watched any of my other videos or followed me, well, I didn't really talk about it on Instagram, but I've really struggled this year with my mental health. And I feel like it's karma because I never really used to understand people who said that they, you know, felt anxious or dealt with anxiety or dealt with any form of depression. I did start seeing a therapist. I know I had talked about that in a previous video. If you are totally lost, I will link my anxiety video down below. And I don't want to get too much into it in this video. I just want to do like a brief explanation, but I feel like I can really offer some comfort and some help to others that may be dealing with this year. So if you want me to do like a whole separate video, maybe a Q&A, leave some questions down below, and maybe if I get enough, I'll do my own separate video. But just dealing with a lot of health anxiety, and you know, surprisingly not about big C little v. I don't want to say the word because I don't want to get this taken away, like I got my Facebook and my Instagram taken away, but not really about that, just about almost like a hypochondriac, thinking any little thing was going to be something awful. Like, I don't know what happened with me, but just my health anxiety was super bad this year, and just feeling really anxious in general, which then started turning into a very mild form of depression where I wasn't leaving my house. I was super sad all the time, super irritable, not sleeping. It was getting really bad. So I did get on medication, and honestly, that was like the last thing that I wanted to do. Like I even said in my last video, like medication, I did not want to take medication. I had heard so many horror stories and really bad things, but it had gotten to the point to where I no longer could live a healthy life. And I was just, it was to the point to where I knew that I wasn't being a good mom or a good wife. Like I needed to do something else because what I had tried was not working. So I did end up starting that, and I have to say, like, I feel so much better. Like I'm still going to therapy, but honestly, it really just leveled me out to where it like turned down the volume in my head, and I was able to think more clearly and really use the things that I was learning in therapy and the tools that I was learning in therapy, like really put those into practice, because my brain was so effed up that I wasn't able to really use what I was learning in therapy and implement it into daily life. And I'm not planning to use it long term. Like I've talked to my therapist, my doctor about it. It's just to get me through this weird season. I think my youngest baby going to school this year had a lot to do with it, and just kind of trying to relearn what my purpose in life is, being home alone a lot more and not really knowing what to do. But I just want you guys to know that if you guys are struggling in any way, or you feel like you relate to my story, you are not alone. You're not crazy. Like I was feeling super duper crazy and just insane. And I just want you to know that everything is going to be okay. That you just got to do what you got to do to get through it. And you have to dig down deep, and you have to fight. You have to fight for what you want. You have to fight your anxiety. You have to fight your depression. I feel like I have been just in a war with myself, and I truly feel like I'm on top of it, and I have been feeling a million times better. And that's why I haven't been filming, because I cannot fake it. I can't come on here and be happy when I feel like I am just crumbling on the inside. Like there's just no way. So I'm feeling so much better, and I'm really hoping and praying that it continues to be this way. I've been on my medication for a month now, so like I feel like we're good. I did go through, you know, some transitioning with like some certain symptoms that I had to get over, but thankfully everything's pretty evened out, and I'm not having any of my symptoms anymore. So yeah, I could go on and on and on. I have so much more that I could say. So if you are truly interested, leave some questions or anything down below, and if I have enough, I can do a whole separate video on that topic. So we're gonna go to the mall today. I'm gonna return the powder. Not gonna lie, I'll probably find something else to buy in its place. And our mall has a Shake Shack, and y'all, their burger patties are so good. So I'm still doing low carb. Another thing about the anxiety and the depression, it triggered some IBS in me. And I've been trying to figure out like certain symptoms. If I have too many carbs, I start getting my IBS symptoms. So I am doing low carb. It's not keto, but I definitely try to stay away from refined sugars and refined carbs. I had way too many carbs this weekend. I ate way too many chips and queso, and my tummy was feeling it last night, and not so much this morning, but I know that I need a good reset and to really cut back on the carbs this week. So I cannot wait to get me some burger patties and some cheese. I just get a few burger patties with some cheese, and I eat it with a fork, and they're so delicious. Like I think I could eat a burger patty every single day for lunch, which is pretty much what I have been doing, and it's so good. So yeah, let's get started. So this is what I've done to the room, and I'm super happy with it. I feel like it just looks and feels so much more cozy and homey than before, and everything is from Kirkland's except for the lamps you guys saw in that last vlog that I picked up the lamps from Target. But these arches, I love a good arch, and I tried to find similar toned browns, which honestly can be really difficult, but I liked these arches because they were a very neutral medium brown, but they had the black iron in the middle, which I don't know about y'all, but I really do love black and brown together. I think it can look really nice. And then I added the wreaths. So the wreaths did not come on the arches, but I feel like adding some sort of greenery or wreath to an arch just really brings it to life and takes it to a whole nother level. So the arches and the wreaths are from Kirkland's. They were sold separately, and then the lamp and the lamp shades from Target. The pillows are not new, but those are all from Target as well. They are the Hearth and Hand by Magnolia. There's the other arch, and then my blanket ladder. So this blanket ladder, I did see it whenever I was shopping at Kirkland's in that last vlog, and I didn't think it was gonna work, but when I went back a second time, I saw the arches, and the brown doesn't match perfectly, but it still works. So I wasn't sure if I wanted it in this corner or if I wanted it in that corner, but I ultimately picked this corner because you can see it a lot more when you walk into the room. So yeah, that is what I added decor-wise to the room. I still want to put something in the corner over there, and then I would love to replace the French doors to the bathroom with one large sliding barn door. I'm thinking a mid-toned neutral brown for the door with the black iron details. I think would just look so good in here. So, I mean, I'm not in any rush, but that is just my idea. Made the return, picked up 3 other things in the process, and I don't want to spoil too many of my buys because I have not filmed or uploaded my VIB sale haul yet, but the gloss that I just bought is one of the Patrick Ta lip glosses. Holy guacamole, I freaking love it. If you love, so I bought another one. I guess I am spoiling quite a bit. I picked up one shade when I shopped the first time, and I loved it so much I wanted a second shade. This shade in particular is called She's an Influencer. It's his glittery gloss. Let me see if I can. So if you like gloss with a lot of glitter and shimmer in it, you need these. Like, I never hear anybody talk about these. I love watching Sam, is it Oscurl or Oscurl? I don't know. But she mentioned the glosses, so I wanted to pick them up because she had put it on in one of her video, and I was like, oh my god, it's so pretty. So I picked up a second shade. These glosses are amazing. If you like Buxom Celeste, that really sparkly lip gloss, you would love these Patrick Ta glosses. But I need to go pick up my HEB order. I just had lunch and it was so good. I sat outside. The weather's beautiful today. The mall is starting to put up their Christmas tree. Just it was a nice little lunch. I was listening to a Michaela Peterson podcast with Dr. Paul Saladino. I recently started listening to Michaela Peterson. I freaking love her. I know that her dad is like super famous. I don't really know his story, but I've really been enjoying Michaela Peterson's podcast. I listened to one with her and, oh, what is her name? I listened to the Michaela Peterson podcast with Nicole Arbor this morning, and it was great. I've been really loving Michaela Peterson. So I will link her. She has a YouTube channel too where she uploads a lot of her podcasts. I'll leave a link to it down below if you are looking for a new podcast to listen to. So yeah, I gotta go pick up my HEB order. I really need to go to Old Navy too. My kids need more clothes. They both need fall and winter clothing, like long sleeve shirts and things like that. They both have grown out of the stuff from last year. So I've been buying them a few things here and there, but it really is starting to get chillier here. It's nice and warm during the day, like it feels beautiful outside right now. It's 74 degrees, but in the mornings and in the evenings, it's really chilly. So Target has been super unimpressive to me lately, and they still only have like a bunch of short sleeve shirts. So I'm gonna go to Old Navy because I usually have I usually have good luck there. I stopped by Abercrombie Kids. I was super disappointed in their selections. Like, they don't have, like, Lainey's still in size 4T, so I can't shop for her there anyways. But the boys section, it was like nothing but jeans and jackets and short sleeve shirts, and just, I don't know, just was not feeling the vibe in there. So think we're gonna go by Old Navy and we'll see what they have. And then I'm gonna share with you a couple meals that I'm planning to make for dinner this week. I've talked about Defined Dish 100,000 times, but there's 2 meals that I'm planning on making this week for dinner from Defined Dish. If you are keto, low carb, Whole30, or you're interested in like paleo recipes, dairy-free, gluten-free, she makes really good options, and like you can literally, you know, make any of her recipes, any of those options, which is totally my vibe. So I just love her. I love pretty much every single thing I make from her, and she's coming out with a new cookbook, so I'm really excited about that. But if you've never looked at the Defined Dish, go to her blog. It's thedefineddish.com, and you can type in any sort of meat, like whatever meat you have, type that in the search bar and all of her recipes will come up. She makes really good healthy recipes, and my husband loves them. I love them. The kids are still hit or miss when it comes to meals. Like, they can still be pretty picky. Kaysen's getting better. Lainey's pretty darn difficult. But, so yeah, let's do that. And I feel like I've been super chatty in today's vlog. I hope it hasn't been boring, but I just feel like I am just word vomiting because I haven't talked to y'all in so long. So let's get going. I've got my air off because when the AC is on in the car, like that's all you can hear in the background, and I'm starting to sweat, so I gotta go. Okay, we had a little bit of luck in Old Navy. Back home, and I wanted to show you guys the typical burger patties that I eat. I really love having a burger patty for lunch. It is a 1 ingredient food. It's easy for me to grill up, and I have either half of an avocado or like a spinach salad to go with it. But I get the fresh burger patties from HEB, and they are crusted in garlic and black pepper. You could totally do this on your own if you don't have an HEB near you, but if you do have an HEB near you, you have to try these. These are the patties here. They are 80/20, but they are just wrapped in like minced garlic, salt, and coarse ground pepper. You could easily do this on your own, but it's just super easy for me to buy them this way. They're so freaking good. Kevin loves them, I love them. Sometimes I'll have them for dinner, but this is really what I've been going for when it comes to lunch. And I do eat them without a bun. So it'll just be their burger patty. I'll throw a slice of American cheese on top, eat that by itself, and then have, like I said, half of an avocado, some sort of side salad to go with it. Ariel's barking outside. But speaking of food, I wanted to share the 2 Defined Dish recipes that I'm gonna make this week. I've only picked out 2 like recipes that I'm gonna make, and then I'll kind of just wing it the rest of the days. But if you don't have this cookbook, it's seriously the best. But I'm gonna show you what we're gonna make this week. This is one of the meals I'm gonna make. I've never made this before, but it looks so good. It's called the Best Grain-Free Chicken No Parm. And instead of Parmesan, it's like the little mozzarella pearls. This looks so good. So it is grain-free, but it still calls for, what is it? Almond flour, tapioca starch. I probably will just forego that and do just like just blacken the chicken in the skillet and then cook it with the mozzarella and the Rouse. The Rouse marinara is like the best, and I love me some basil. So that's gonna be one of our meals this week. It's gonna be so delicious. I may or may not make noodles for the kids. I feel like they can do with or without. Kevin and I will forego the nudes, and we'll probably just make another vegetable on the side. And then this is what I'm making tonight. Do not fear ground lamb. Ground lamb is so delicious. So the lamb meatballs are my kids' favorite meatballs that I make. I do them without breadcrumbs, and I cook them in a cast iron skillet. They're absolutely delicious. I've made the Greek salad with the lamb meatballs before, and it's absolutely divine. We'll also sometimes just make the lamb meatballs and have marinara on the side to dip in. The kids will not eat the arugula salad. The salad is just arugula as its base, but I also grabbed some spinach just to make the salad a little larger and heftier. I will make other sides for the kids. Kevin and I will eat it with just the salad and the meatballs. The kids will have meatballs. They'll probably have a little fruit on the side. I have some quick veggies that I like to buy the microwave bagged veggies for the kids because it just makes it easy whenever we're having salad, because they have not yet come to that point in their life where they like salad. But yeah, this is gonna be tonight's dinner. So I want to share with you guys a few things that I picked up for the kids from Old Navy. I've been trying to pick them up a few things here and there. Old Navy had a much better selection than Target did, in my opinion. They still didn't have a ton of just like plain long sleeve tees. Like, we're not at that point to where they need really anything super heavy, and I feel like there's either just short sleeve shirts or thick sweaters and jackets, and I just like need just like long sleeve shirts. And Old Navy had some, but they either didn't have like a huge selection or they didn't have the size, I don't know. But I did end up finding a few things. So I found 2 pairs of booties for Lainey. The kids have really needed shoes, and Lainey definitely needs shoes more than Kason does. But I found this little tan pair. I love the fringe. So cute. Lainey's foot has definitely grown lately, so the reason why she needed new shoes is she's pretty much outgrown everything. And then the gray pair, so cute. I mean, little girls in booties is just the cutest thing. And then I just realized I definitely have a thing for floral. So I found this dress for her, which is super duper cute. I have a thing for floral and like these like smock necks and just smocked clothes in general, but that's a super cute dress. And then I did find her 2 tops. All of the long sleeve tees were sold out in her size, but this black one with the pink and red flowers, and then this cute little mauve number. These are like really pretty shirts, especially for like going places on the weekends and to dinner and stuff. I did find a jacket for her, and I'm gonna throw a picture in here of what it reminded me of. It reminded me of a jacket that my sister and I wore when we were kids. I don't know if you guys watched that show Madeline or read the books or whatever, but we absolutely loved it. And these were like red Madeline jackets. Well, when I saw this in Lainey's size, I had to get it because it just reminded me so much of those jackets my sister and I wore when we were kids. So this is just super duper cute. She won't have to wear this for a while, obviously, because it is not that cold out, but I can't wait for her to wear that. It's so freaking cute, and I just love that red color. It's gonna be so cute around the holidays. So I had better luck with the long sleeve tees for Kason. I found this gray striped tee. I just really like Old Navy's t-shirts for the kids. I feel like they hold up well, and they're nice and soft and thin, so they layer really nicely. This like periwinkle blue with these lavender stripes, I love him in like lavender purples and like salmon colors. I think he looks so handsome in those shades. So when I saw that color shirt, I had to have it. Another trend obviously is tie-dye. And I think the little boy tie-dye is so cute. And I love this emerald green, like dark blue color. Such a cute tie-dye. He's gonna be so cute in that. This was like very rocker tee. I think that this is so cute too. It's just like it says good times on it. It has a guitar with like a little skull and lightning bolt and like little symbols and stuff. And I love the like vintage distressed looking gray. And then like I said, purples. This Marvel graphic tee, he still really likes Marvel, and I thought that this was like a really cool graphic t-shirt for him. I love that it's like got all the trends that I like for him. He loves the Marvel. We both like the tie-dye. He looks super cute in these purpley colors. So that's everything I picked up for the kids. Just a really quick haul. I thought you guys might like to see that. I know a lot of you have kiddos, and it can be really hard to shop for kids. So we love Old Navy, we love Target. I bought a lot of things from H&M for them for before school started, and I'm not that big of a fan, I've got to say. They've got some cute things, but I feel like they don't hold up the best. Some stuff we have really enjoyed, and some things I just didn't think, I mean, they weren't that great. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, Old Navy had a great selection. If you're typically a Target shopper and you have been unimpressed as I have, check Old Navy. They have a really good and and super cute selection. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. It was a super chatty one, but I missed talking to you guys, and I was just like word vomiting the whole time because I was just super excited to vlog. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys again very soon. Bye.